Hi, this is Brian from Riverside Reptiles. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope you're having a great day with family and food. But the animals still need to be fed, and that's why I'm here. All the staff has the day off. And I usually come in the morning, which I'm here right now. We're doing a quick feeding. Not everybody eats today, thankfully, otherwise I'd be here all day. My staff double fed a lot of the animals yesterday. So we just have a handful of animals to feed this morning, and I'm joined with me by my sidekick back there, Caleb. You can say hi, Caleb.
Hello.
So we're gonna go, first animal we're gonna feed right now, we're gonna go feed some alien sun beetles, which are very cool. So they're right behind me, let's go feed them. All right, we have some delicious blackberries, sprinkled with calcium powder. Nothing illegal here. And we're gonna put it in for our alien sun beetles, and they are in this enclosure right here. There's a lot of them, and they're all pretty much on the ground, but let me get one out for you so you can see them. So these are really neat little beetles. They're a member of the scarab family. All right, I got a couple of them for you. Really pretty little beetles. And they are from Africa, and they're actually pretty closely related to like the June bugs we find around here, and the May beetles. The adults eat mostly fruit and decaying matter, while the grubs eat pretty much the same stuff. But they also eat a lot of detritus and decaying wood. So we're gonna put these guys on their blackberries. They're probably not gonna eat right away. They also play dead when you mess with them, so that one's playing dead. This one's trying to bury and hide itself. So we're gonna put these in here. We do have a lot of grubs in here. I don't wanna dig around too much because I don't want to upset any grubs if there are some that are already all right, going back to the prep room, getting some more stuff for the animals. Most importantly, coffee. I prefer Dunkin'. I'm a New Englander. Dunkin', if you want to do a small donation to our nonprofit, I would really love that. Dunkin' gets the morning started. All right, Crumbs. You'll come right up to the surface. Hold on. Just dangle it in the water. You'll see it. And this is the largest species of freshwater puffer, one of the largest species. Adults commonly get around 20 inches long, but they can get even bigger than that. They can get over a couple feet. Eve, the king cobra, is very active. She was very naughty. She knocked over her fake bamboo, which she loves to do. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. And there she is, cruising around. She's probably hungry, but we're not gonna mess with Venomous today because I am not by myself. I have Caleb here, but I always prefer to have another Venomous handler nearby if I am going in Venomous. And if you are working with Venomous, you should always have someone, at least in the building, that can help you out if there is an emergency. Sorry, Eve, you are not getting any mice today. next week, I promise. All right, we got our handy list. We will check them off here. We did sun beetles, pufferfish. We have to feed the bird, buddy, rhino iguanas, the matas, the pancakes and uromastics, which are in the back room because we were working on their enclosure. And at the very last, I'm going to introduce everybody to our baby Galapagos tortoise and our little cute radiated tortoises. But we do those guys last because these guys are in quarantine. So we don't want to touch some of our exhibit animals and then go touch, actually the other way around. We don't want to touch quarantine animals and then go touch all of our exhibit animals. All right, good morning, guys. Whoa, those are some giant poops. Here's the beast, also known as Simon. He likes his morning head scratches. He's still cold, he's warming up. And I see Selena, who's peeking out over there. She's been sleeping behind the Mr. Bucket because this guy right here has been kind of a jerk to her recently. But you can't help but love these guys anyway. And then we have to watch the landmines here. Oh. We got some delicious, we got parsley, we got some orange pepper, looks like dandelion greens. There you go, Selena, whenever you are ready. All right, we got more animals to feed, but we'll give Simon one more scratchy scratch. And we'll say good morning to Leo. Hey, Leo. See, Leo's been eating some hay this morning. Everyone's a little cool this morning. Just waking up. We got Fig. See little Fig. He says nope. All right, let's go feed everybody else. Let's go. No, we'll go feed Nigel. Yeah. There's King. He's probably wondering where his food is. Sorry, buddy. You told me not to feed you, but I might sneak you a treat.
You should.
I should. He's looking at me like, where's my food? All right, if I feed you, don't tell Emily. All right, this is Nigel. Nigel is a rescued starling. I'm gonna close the door because he is capable of flight. So I found Nigel this past spring. His nest got destroyed and some of the babies fell out. And I gave Nigel to my staff and they raised him up. He had a busted wing, he has a broken foot. So he can't fly really well. He can't really walk all that well either. But they raised him up and now he's just kind of like our pet here. Actually, let's do the bottom one. There we go. So he can't be released anyway because he wouldn't be able to keep up with the rest of the wild birds. You're not actually gonna come out. but he is entertaining. He does talk. He says his name. I think he also says something about pretty bird or something. All right. Let's see. Want some of your fruit? No, you got peppers. He's got vegetables today. So European starlings are an introduced species. They are pretty much all over the world now. They are not great birds to have around because they are cavity nesters. So they take nesting areas away from our native species of woodpeckers, bluebirds, and other cavity nesters. But it's not their fault. They're just good at what they do. Yeah, unfortunately, he likes to land on people's heads and then poop. That's his tail, right? You just didn't crap on me right now, did he?
No, he didn't.
All right, Nigel, off.
Oh yeah, I can feel him.
He's attacking Caleb right now.
Like, stop.
You can see the talons are dug in. He's about to rip into Caleb's flesh.
Stop.
Right? I'm just waiting for that warm turd to hit my bald head. All right, Nigel, you got to go back in, buddy. We're not taking you out today. Can you go back in, please? Good boy. We're gonna go feed the madas right now, but we'll say hello, good morning to Pops. That's a good look at Pops. So Pops is a Vietnamese black-breasted leaf turtle, which is a critically endangered species in the wild. Unfortunately, there's not too many left due to poaching for the pet trade, habitat destruction. Also, unfortunately, in some countries, they eat a lot of turtles. All these guys are very small. I'm not sure how much meat they actually have. And I love their expression. All right, we got the one mata. We're gonna get the next mata. Usually pretty good eaters, but sometimes they're just not hungry. That's all right. All right, so since the mata didn't want the silver side, King snubbed his nose at it. I know who will eat it. We have a young Nile monitor in here. We'll see if she, or he, I think actually he wants to eat it. Hey, buddy. Oh, jeez. Come on. Mmm, delicious. Looking for more food. That's all I brought, bud. All right, so we fed Nigel, the rhino iguanas, the matas. The pancakes and uromastics are way in the back room. We'll feed them off camera probably. And Buddy, we'll go feed Buddy. Oh, of course, we can't forget the Galapagos and the radiate at the very end. So we're almost done. I got some delicious dubia roaches. We'll see if he is in the mood for some insects here. He does like his bugs. So in their native range, you find these guys in parts of Indonesia, Southeast Asia like Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia, Myanmar, I believe. They're also known as dragonfish. And they are also very illegal to have in the United States because of the black market. They're critically endangered in the wild. This one was a surrender. And yes, the state and U.S. Fish and Wildlife are aware of this animal. All right, last one, buddy. But such a gorgeous fish, very intelligent fish as well. Like most of our large fish here, like Crumbs the puffer, like our alligator gar, like a gourami, they actually recognize individual people, which is really neat. Our electric eel, I'm not so sure, but I think people underestimate fish a lot. They are very intelligent animals. I'm gonna feed Pearl, our very aggressive, I should say aggressive, very territorial giant gourami, and Buddy, our fly river turtle. So we're gonna make sure these are locked, and we're gonna go get their algae wafers, and we also brought some fruit for them. So let me get everything set up and we'll start feeding these guys. So Pearl goes over here, so try to get her to come over. You gotta kind of splish the water and squish the blueberry too so she can eat it, and drop it in front of her.
She got it.
Yeah, she always gets it. Then she steals Buddy's food because Buddy is slow. No, you gotta keep her over there, dude. Keep the fish over there. All right, come on, Buddy. You can break the blueberry in a couple pieces too, so it lasts longer. All right, here comes Buddy. Yep, don't feed her too fast because Buddy is a slow eater. You doing all right down there?
I think.
She doesn't have really any teeth, so if she gets your fingers, it won't hurt too bad. All right, we'll feed her slow, because how many blueberries you got?
3.
All right, give me a couple. All right, so we're gonna also throw a couple algae wafers in there for him as well, which are more for the turtle, but Pearl will eat some too.
Should I get some butter?
Yeah, you can throw a couple in over there. You'll find them. Buddy, you're letting this fish eat all your food. My God, Pearl, you're such a glutton. All right, so now I've washed my hands really well because these two animals here are in quarantine, so we don't want to get germs from our exhibit animals or our educational animals mixed up with these guys. We also have our redfoots in for the winter, and then below here we have some leopard tortoises that are in for the winter. They'll be going back out in the spring, summer, as soon as it gets warm. But we have 2 new additions. They will hopefully be on exhibit soon as they're out of quarantine. But in this one, we've got some gorgeous little radiated tortoises. We got 1, 2 right here, and these are also critically endangered in the wild. They're only found in Madagascar. and they're simply adorable. Look at these little tortoises. And these guys, I believe, are 1 or 2 year olds. They're such pretty little turtles. So we're gonna put them in here. We got some fresh greens for them. We don't need the sticky note on it. And they will probably not eat in front of us right now because I just messed with them. So we're gonna put them back. And we have this dude here, which it's hard to believe. This cute little tortoise is gonna be, if it's a boy, it'll be over 600-700 pounds someday.
Jeez.
This is the largest land turtle in the world. And he is a feisty one too. But this is a Galapagos tortoise, which is so cool. Unfortunately, I'll probably be in my 80s, if I'm lucky enough to live that long, when he's about 200-300 pounds. They are very slow growers. We're going to put his food, and he might actually eat in front of us. All right, all the animals are fed. My coffee's almost done. And we're off to Thanksgiving at my sister's house. So for all of you out there, again, have a great Thanksgiving. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.